Hi everyone, welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here, and of course I hope that you are all doing great. Today's reading is Are you on their mind? What are their thoughts, their feelings, their actions, and of course the timing. We have three piles: Apple, Forbidden, and Clear Quartz. Rose, Romance, and Rose Quartz. And number 3, Cinnamon, Reignite, and Quartz. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the Clear Quartz and Apple Forbidden, this is going to be your reading. So, let's see. Are you on their mind? Their thoughts, their feelings, their actions. 9 of Crystals. 2 of Swords. This is the King. King of Swords. Terror of Crystals. This is the Page. 3 of Swords. 5 of Cups. 8 of Wands. The Devil. 9 of Swords. Well, there is thinking here. It's very clear. But there is also a lot of emotional struggle. We will talk about it. Let's see. Some messages. I've been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. I love variety, but there is something about you I just can't resist. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. I know you are my soulmate. Our bond is magnetic, and I am seeing all the signs. Nice. Now, let's get some extra cards and see maybe what is blocking them, what is, because GPS. Okay. Spiritual gift. Living in the moment. Ashamed. Moving on, letting go, free. Four of Wands. Knight of Swords, so clearly we also have action here. Knight of Coins reversed. 9 of Cups and the Moon reversed. 9 of Cups reversed, the Moon reversed. Heart. Moon. Letter. Whip. Key. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the energy of the Apple Forbidden that you have chosen. Apple Forbidden, it is giving vibes of temptation, strong chemistry, even something that has felt like it shouldn't have happened. Or maybe didn't get the chance to unfold. Maybe you have felt like this person has kind of held back or you both maybe have been in this, almost, we're getting there, in this almost something is happening between us zone. But one thing is clear, this wasn't something neutral, it was magnetic. And this is something that probably they have felt too, apart from the fact that we have cards that are saying the bond is magnetic and all of this. Now, are you on their mind? We do have our beautiful 9 of coins here, 9 of crystals, 2 of swords, and this king of swords. So yes, of course, they are thinking of you. There is, mental process in this situation. But the thing is that with these 2 of swords, with the 9 of coins, I feel like they are trying not to think about this thing, about you in general. The 9 of coins is showing that they see you as strong, confident, independent. Somehow you have this attitude, you have your life together, you're independent, you're strong. Maybe you don't feel that way, but it doesn't matter. This is how they see you. And it makes them feel a bit distant, like they cannot reach to you. You're a bit distant, you're doing your thing, you are independent. So not intimidating in a direct way, but for sure something that they need to think carefully before they approach. This is how they're experiencing this thing. Now, the 2 of swords and the king of swords, what is this? This is very simple. It's them trying to stay logical. The 2 of swords is a card full of emotions, full of feelings, and they are choosing the swords moment where I'm leaving my feelings behind. I'm not thinking about these feelings, these emotions, and I just detach because, I need to stay logical here. And in fact, the king is telling us that, yes, this is what they do. They are saying, I needed to stay in control. I shouldn't go there. So yes, they are thinking of you, of course. But they are pushing these thoughts down a little. So how do they feel? We get these cards, Terror of Crystals, so Page of Coins, 3 of Swords, and our 5 of Cups. These are not good cards, as you can imagine. We have pain, we have a situation that didn't really go the way that they were hoping. This thing ended before it began, and they feel like there were too many misunderstandings here. The emotional timing of it all, and I insist on that, the emotional is about the 5 of Cups. I'm crying over the 5 of Cups. I don't think clearly because my emotions are affecting my thought process. It's very clear what's happening here. Something was, with a Page of Coins, something was supposed to be developed or talked about, something that should become something more stable, and it didn't because I was I was communicating poorly my emotions. I was making mistakes, I was angry, I was upset, misunderstandings. I wanted to say one thing, but this thing was being communicated in a very distorted way. So here we don't only see their pain for what is really going on and for this missed opportunity, because this is what this is all about. It's a missed opportunity. But the situation is more related to the fact that they are trying desperately to stay detached from their feelings. And a moment comes in their life where they have to communicate emotions, they have to talk through these emotions, and they are failing. It's very simple. So it's not a problem that they are having only with you. With you, the problem is exaggerated, of course, because they have feelings for you. So their source, you become sort of the source of the problem, emotions. But generally, I think their communication, you can see here what's going on, 8 of Wands, and the Devil is not good. This is not somebody who we can say, oh my God, this is such a soft-spoken person, they are lovely people. Oh my God, no. So yes, they are having this struggle now. They don't know how to, and they feel sad because the goal wasn't to create all this mess. I don't think their goal was that. If you see these cards, they have regret. They feel regret. And they feel heaviness. The emotions that are experiencing right now, they are experiencing emotions, but it's a heavy energy, is sadness when it comes to you. So this is not, oh my God, I miss you, you know, your hair looked good. It's more, they feel like they have messed up something that we didn't even develop it. We didn't, you know, it remains stuck there doing over and over again the same thing. Now, the page of coins is, in a certain way, the page of coins is not showing only that, oh, this thing did not develop. It's also about the fact that they wanted to make things right. Maybe they had a plan. This is why they are so sad. Now they feel like they are learning, but they are not really learning. They are stuck in this idea that, oh my God, I have messed up. I don't know what to do. I should approach things from a different perspective. But what perspective? So they are trying to learn, but they still have to cope with difficult feelings. Okay. Yeah. Also, the page is preparing us for some form of communication, a message, some form of action. Very little. It will not resolve the major issues behind this connection, but for sure it's going to be a beginning. Now, and then we get to the real actions. Before we get there, I want to talk about this for a moment. It says, I love variety, but there is something about you I just can't resist. Guys, this is performative. This person, okay, I don't know. I see this Three of Swords there. It could indicate third party, okay. But if there is actually a third party, this third party is really messed up. So it's not like you're suffering here and they're having fun with the third party. No, it's as disastrous as your situation, maybe even more. And this is performative. There are no other options here. A person that has this type of behavior, they are processing feelings like that, detached, messing up the feelings, are like a no kind of thing. This is not somebody who can create something. So don't compare yourself to other people if you do it, okay, just because I see this. No. Don't go into the comparison mode, because there is no comparison here. You are the only one in their radar at the moment, and they are messing up also with you. So let's see this Eight of Wands, the Devil, and the Nine of Swords. It's very intense. We have a lot of duality here. I'm surprised we haven't seen any lovers cards, you know. Anyway, on one hand, we see them, yes, wanting to reach out. Okay, Eight of Wands, fast, direct, something that is happening tomorrow, tonight. Direct communication. This is momentum. So is this thing telling me that I'm going to receive a message from this person? Yes. I mean, Eight of Wands, page here. Yes, this is a message. Okay. But then you have the Devil, you have the Nine of Swords. So what do we have here? We have somebody who is very anxious, afraid, ashamed. There is obsession here. This obsession, yes, there is obsession of the passion type of obsession, like, oh, they want you. But there is also this idea that I want to reach out, I will send the message, but this message is going to be simply a silly introduction of what I'm feeling and what I have. It's going to be extremely casual, no personal thing at all. Why? Because I'm very afraid and I'm very anxious and I'm spiraling in my head of what this thing could become. I don't want to go there, you know. I'm afraid. Remember, opening up to feelings is a huge no-no. So yeah, they haven't let go. Absolutely. They will reach out. They will send you a message. Eight of Wands for me is super immediate. We have some difficult cards, but even the difficult cards are building up towards the breakthrough. Five of Cups. Okay, maybe it's not a couple of days, maybe it's a week. Okay, but you're gonna receive that message. You're gonna receive that new approach. Let's say there is chemistry. They cannot stop thinking about you. There's no doubt that we have a lot of chemistry, but the action is not going to be deep and significant. It's going to be like it's going to be even a bit detached. I don't know how they're going to do this, but imagine I'm very afraid of my feelings. I'm very scared. I'm sending you a message because I can no longer take it. But what I'm channeling through this message is distance, because you're distant. This is how I see you. So I'm mirroring that vibe. And I'm trying to be as neutral emotionally as I can. So in the end, it looks like you have received some form of message from, I don't know, a bot or something. Okay. Anyways, there is going to be message. There is going to be communication. But prepare yourself, because this communication is not going to be like, oh my God, so beautiful. They want to see how how the overall energy is around you. Messages. The I love variety, we have already seen this. That's the forbidden fruit vibe, and also a bit performative because, King of Swords, I need to look like I'm a king. I need to look like I have control, all of these things. Now, I have been putting on a front. My life is not what it seems on the outside. This is the facade. This is exactly what we saw with the King of Swords. They are hiding behind logic. They are pretending that they are fine, but they're not. Okay. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. Well, listen, for sure this connection has shook something. Mm? They are opening up to some energy. But it is a spiritual awakening, or maybe it's just them realizing that they have feelings, they feel, they cannot suppress it forever. So yeah, it depends on what level your person is with. For them, this is spiritual awakening, like, oh, I feel there is something in here. Oh, is it? I don't know. They're wondering, was it their dinner or is it love? They're trying to understand this heaviness within them. Now, I know you are my soulmate, our bond is magnetic, they are telling you. Now we're going on a completely different vibe. Okay, they feel the connection. They don't say it, of course, they're fighting this whole thing. They understand, we are at this stage where they understand that this bond is something is going on there. But again, they are on the spiritual journey, so they have to understand, okay, they have a long way to go. Now, the overall is positive. Is it their ego? I don't think it's their ego. I don't think it's their manipulation or something. This is just somebody who seems to have chosen a very lonely path in their life to avoid certain situations. You see, Two of Swords, King of Swords. This is somebody who, even if they are in a relationship, even if they are in a connection, or if you are in a relationship with them, until now, there has been this difficult experience. Like, I feel like this person is not completely in this situation. It's like they are on their own, and part-time they are spending time with you. So it's kind of difficult. Anyways, here we have GPS, spiritual gifts, living in the moment, ashamed and free, moving on. We have layers. So you were for sure a turning point for them. Your presence, your depth, even living in the moment, even your ability to experience positive feelings and happiness in the present moment. Do not underestimate this. It's not like you're coming forward as this enlightened being, ready to give wisdom. Maybe simple things, like your ability to be joyful for everyday things, for simple things. to see the magic in the life that we are experiencing. Right there, that thing is something that they don't do, Uh, So it's not like you came forward as a guru or something, but your simplicity, your beauty, your light, your happiness, your joy made a difference. Okay, so yeah, something has been unlocked, very beautiful. How do they feel? Ashamed. Why do they feel ashamed? They feel embarrassed. They feel like they have been living all their life in this world, in this confusion, and they just don't know how to embrace this simplicity, let's call it simplicity, and enjoy it. This is something that they want, but at the same time they don't know how, and this is why you see them being so sad. Anyways, I think they are trying to approach this, to learn. This is why they're telling you, I am on a spiritual journey. But they are trying to take the right path, but they just don't know where this thing is leading. And now, so what do we know up to this point? They're going to reach out. They're going to give you a message here or some form of explanation that it's not even 20% of what they feel and what they have on their mind. They are very aware of what this relationship is about, and they are moving forward towards, turning this themselves into something that can be in some form of connection. And we get to this Four of Wands. This person wants harmony. So what do we know? They want a connection that is going to be between two equal people. There is going to be harmony. There is going to be celebration, emotional safety, and togetherness. And the Knight of Swords. They are very afraid. We're going back to their moody energy. First of all, the Knight of Swords is impulsive action. So again, sudden message. Sorry, sudden reaction. Especially in the next couple of weeks, I think. And why are they afraid? Because in the long run, this person believes that their attitude and the idea of creating something harmonious is just not happening. It's just not something that they can achieve, not because they don't want to, but because with the Knight of Coins reversed, they feel like they will be inconsistent. The Nine of Cups reversed shows that this is not coming out of selfishness. This is a fear. They are projecting fear onto their need for harmony. They want you, but they are also they want you, okay, but they also want the relationship, and they are subconsciously sabotaging this because they're saying, okay, but I'm a Knight of Swords. What am I going to do if I don't want to be in this? If I'm afraid of feelings, if I start getting into the Three of Swords vibe, I will block it. So yeah, they're sabotaging everything here. The Moon reversed, though, it's good because it shows that gradually truth will come. Whatever has been confusing to them will start clearing out. And you will understand, I think, a bit better in the future why they have been so distant and so strange. What do we see here? They're coming forward a week, worst case scenario, a couple of weeks because of their paranoias, okay? And then over here, we see them, we start establishing something. You talk about the connection, you hang out, you go on dates, I don't know, you continue with your relationship, whatever your stage is. But every now and then, here comes the fear. I'm afraid. How is this thing going to go? I'm very afraid. And gradually, this thing will fade out. Not the relationship, the fear. So this is good, apparently. It shows you that the connection will continue, but it will not continue as the super easy thing. It will require work and a bit of patience, because remember, they are on a spiritual journey, by the way. So Lenormand, we have a heart and moon. So we like that. Deep romantic feelings, emotional longing, despite their emotional avoidance. They are here, like, oh, writing poems. Letter, communication, the third confirmation that we have action here. Whip, I want you to see this whip like that. This is it. This is the same thing. I'm thinking about it. I am spiraling about it. I don't know what to do, but I want to reach out. I'm stressed out. I will reach out. This is it. And the key, of course, you are unlocking everything. There is no doubt that you represent the key here. You are important and you have upgraded this connection, this person, and then this connection. So, yeah, you're going to get your message. Be patient. If you care about them, just be a bit patient. This doesn't mean be patient, accept all their mess. Just don't expect major things from the first approach, okay? This is what I see. So if you want closure or reconnection, because this is not just about reconnection, maybe you want closure. You want to see what was going on behind the Two of Swords. I want to know. I'm curious. I need it for my therapy. I don't know. In that case, stay open and grounded. Let them come forward. Their timing, their mood. Listen to them. And you don't need to chase or fix anything. This energy is working its way towards you. You see what's going on here. Feelings, poems, need for balance, them trying to find their way towards you. So it's not bad. On the contrary, I think it's very good. Is this the ideal person? Guys, who is the ideal person? Come on, no one is really the ideal person. What I see here is somebody who is trying, in somebody who is aware of their limitations and their inconsistencies. And they have this slight willingness to improve because the reality where they are right now is not something that they enjoy. And of course, the key, all of these cards are showing a beautiful future ahead. So, I don't know, I hope it resonates with you. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the rose and romance, and this is the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Are you on their mind? Haunting of Cups reversed. Queen. This is the Queen of Cups. Three of Wands. Four of Cups. Queen of Bones, Queen of Wands. 10 of Wands. 8 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. And the Magician. I tried to replace you. It didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you and I was fighting this. I know this is divine. This is divine, guys. I love variety, but there is something about you I just can't resist. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. I didn't think you would walk away. Not happy. Shocking news. Mirroring. Married. Funeral. Six of Coins, Two of Coins, Page of Wands, Knight of Coins, the World. Scythe, Moon, Crossroads, Key, Birds. You have chosen Rose Romance, and yes, here we do have absolutely heart, feelings, emotions. There is romance here, but there is also a lot of tension. So, are you on their mind? You do have the Queen of Cups reversed, Three of Wands, and Four of Cups. So, yes, you are on their mind. The energy is not very peaceful, though. The Queen of Cups reversed is showing emotional overwhelm. This person is thinking about you a lot, but they are getting lost in these emotions. This is the type of person that holds everything in. Then they start feeling too much, they feel overwhelmed, but then they don't know what to do with this. So, this is not somebody who is detached from the feelings. They feel, but I think they are not sharing, so easily. The Three of Wands is them kind of keeping their distance, waiting, hoping. They want to see, will something change? And as you can see, it looks like they haven't taken much action until now. So the Four of Cups shows the disappointment, like the realization, nothing is changing. Things are not moving forward on their own magically. No, nothing is happening. And it's like, I missed the chance, but what was I supposed to do? I don't know. Things are the way they are. So you see, there is this mindset that reality is the way it is. Oh my God, I cannot change it. These things. Anyways, they are a bit stuck for sure. So they feel very clearly that probably you're not even open to them anymore. It's somehow, oh my God, I lost you, you slipped away, and I don't know what to do now. What will they do? Until now, nothing. They haven't done anything significant. They are sad about this. They are sad, and they were seeing a future with you. They were visualizing a future, but they were not channeling actions towards that future. And they are thinking about all this. They are trying to understand, they are trying to evaluate. But, then we have Queen of Wands. This is you, definitely. Okay, Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords. This is good, bad. I mean, any good thing can turn into something difficult with this mindset. But let's talk about this. You're the Queen of Wands, confident, attractive, strong, independent. There is a very clear difference between you and them. They are slow. They are slow. You're moving fast. You're going fast. And then we get to the Ten of Wands. They are carrying a lot, I think, emotionally, mentally, maybe even a bit of guilt because I can imagine that this is not the only opportunity that they have lost. And I'm not talking only about their emotional, their personal life. The Three of Wands can also be applied to the dynamic, for example, of career. Just imagine if this person cannot pursue you at all while they are having feelings and they are aware of these feelings. How are they dealing with the things that, let's say, are more important, like the career? Like it's a career, finances. This thing is first of all about survival. Okay, then it's about well-being. So if they're not pursuing even that, to pursue you in a very simple way, to establish something since they feel something for you, just imagine how they will cope with the rest of the things that are more urgent. Okay. Now, yeah, the Four of Cups for me is an attitude, is an overall attitude, to be very honest with you. You move too fast. You are independent. Maybe you're carrying yourself, your wands on your back, doing things, moving, bringing forward results. So this is a huge contrast between you and them. You are moving, you are doing things, you are carrying things, you are making things happen, and they are just there living, I don't know what type of life they live. The Ten of Wands is also showing that in their mind, their life is already too overwhelming. They see you, they like you, they enjoy your vibe, they admire your independence, your beauty, your whatever. But connecting to you requires such a high amount of energy that they don't know how to do it because they are already overwhelmed by their life. So this is getting me back to what I was telling you before, that this is not only an attitude that is isolated towards you, it's an overall mindset. The Eight of Swords, of course, I think this is their personal flag, and they are stuck. There are so many things that they want to tell you. They are aware of these things, but they keep blocking themselves. What if it's too late? What if you don't want me anymore? What if I'm not the right person for you? What if I disappoint you, then you leave me? And all of these things. So, for some of you, this person may even have another connection as well. The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, sorry, the Four of Cups. Oh, I'm stuck in an unhappy situation. We have two queens here, so it could be for some of you. I'm stuck in an unhappy situation. That's what I'm experiencing. That's fine. You do have this. There is this potential anyway. There is this option. So, yeah, they are stuck. They are stuck now. Is this another connection? Is this their mindset? Is this the weather? I don't know, but this is somebody who is without any real reason making this thing overly complicated. So what will they do? We see this Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. This is very telling. It's beautiful. It shows that things are changing. The Wheel of Fortune will change things eventually. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, is like, what did they want? They wanted external circumstances to turn first, to change first, so they could take some action, some proper action towards you. This will happen, apparently. Maybe not in the most life-changing way that they were hoping for, but for sure things will change. The Wheel of Fortune shows that there is a shift coming, and this shift with the cards that we have seen and the Wheel of Fortune is a bit karmic. It's like the universe is stepping in to realign something that was so unfair in the past. The Magician is showing that this person is manifesting you, kind of. They're trying. So whether they realize it or not, they are pulling your energy in. So they want to take action, especially with communication. Absolutely, yes. They have something to say. I like the Magician there. They are starting to feel braver. So I wouldn't be surprised if something shifts within a few weeks. If your person is really deep into this idea of the Eight of Swords, maybe it could take a month. But I don't think it's more than a month, okay? So there is movement. The messages. I tried to replace you. It didn't work out. I'm madly in love with you. I was fighting it. I know this is divine. I think this is the message that they would like to deliver to you. Literally. I tried to replace you. Again, this vibe of the potential third party, or I tried to push away these feelings, but it didn't work. I love variety. But there is something about you I can't resist. Again, this is giving me third party vibes for some of you. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. The Queen of Wands energy. Oh my God, you're a Queen of Wands. You carry wands on your back. You're doing your thing. You are intimidating. Why? Because they are comparing themselves to you. I don't know. I think they should, they should try a bit more to get out of that Four of Cups, I guess. You could be inspiring somehow. I didn't think you would walk away. I like that. It's very direct, raw. They thought they had more time. They didn't expect you to actually detach. So this is again Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is taking her wands on her way towards completion. And she doesn't care. So yeah, they didn't expect this detachment. Now, we do have not happy, shocking news, mirroring, married, and funeral. Yeah, this is them. I cannot say this is heavy because I think this is them. They are not happy with what they are experiencing. They are already scanning the horizon for options, thinking of what the future could become. This thing that they had with you has really changed the dynamic. They saw you possibly walking away, or maybe they have realized that they could have access to you if they tried. So yeah, they're kind of shocked. Married could be literal for some of you, but for most, I feel like this is more like you know your worth now. Like you are no longer available for breadcrumbs. That period is over. They are feeling this, they feel that they have lost you. For some of you, maybe the Queen of Cups used to be you in the past. Queen of Cups reversed. Looking for their approval, looking for their acceptance, wasting your feelings in vain, trying to get their attention. For some of you, I'm saying, okay. So this married thing shows it's it's the highest level of commitment, let's say, formal commitment. And this shows that you know that you want something that is established. You don't want something that is sort of a joke or breadcrumbing situation. Funeral. This is the energy of endings. Not necessarily with you, but in their life, something is closing. Maybe that life of passive energy is changing, they're turning their life around, most likely. They're leaving behind their old identity, a false version of self. It's like they had to lose something, to leave something behind, even to end a connection, to realize what really matters. Then we have Six of Coins, Two of Coins, Page of Wands, Knight of Coins, and the World. Here I think we see their intentions and what comes after the action. We have this person planning something. The Six of Coins shows they want to offer more, to give back. They know they weren't fair to you before. The Two of Coins says that they are still balancing things, maybe juggling responsibilities, dealing with emotional pressure, but they are moving. And the Page of Wands, of course, is curiosity, testing the waters. You may hear from them in a small way first. The Knight of Coins shows that they are trying to build courage slowly, step by step. The World shows that they want to build a new cycle with you. They don't want something the way it used to be. They want something different. They want something stable, consistent. And they want to build this thing gradually. So it's a completely different version of what you have experienced until now over here. Now, we have our Lenormand, Scythe, Moon, Crossroads, Key, Birds. Here we have a very sudden realization. maybe a breakup that was very intense, very difficult to them. Again, it makes sense with funeral, wheel of fortune, something is changing all of a sudden. Okay, that's the scythe. So you will see that things, emotions will be communicated very suddenly. The goal that we wanted to build something serious is going to be communicated also very suddenly. So you see, there is this vibe of the sudden transition. Now, you know, it's also very important to say that with the moon, they're going to talk about emotions. The communication is not going to be just about, hey, how are you? It's going to be like a new chapter. This is what we understand here. Crossroads, they are at a decision point. Maybe they are dealing with many decisions. How will I approach you? What am I going to communicate? Should I communicate directly that I want something stable and consistent with you, or should I go lighter? No, it's not the choice between two people. No, because even if we have a third party, the third party is going to end up before this communication. For some of you, this is actual, literal. The key, you are important. You are absolutely important. You will unlock this potential. And the birds, in the end, this person will choose to have a conversation that is most likely very serious since the very beginning. So do not expect a hi, how are you? I was thinking of you, I missed you. No, not these things. The Page of Wands comes forward friendly, okay, adventures, simple. But then once we establish the basics in this communication, we get deeper to real communication about stability and long-term connection. So this thing actually is screaming kind of that they are going to reach out. Okay, it will start as a small talk, but this thing eventually will escalate into emotions, feelings. Why? Because now that the wheel has turned and finally they feel ready to communicate certain things, oh my god, they're going to communicate everything. So they're opening up. um this is very good. What are you supposed to do? Absolutely nothing. You don't have to take action. You don't have to reach out. That's it. Remember to stay grounded as usual, but I think there is not much to do here. You are already the Queen of Wands. You already have clarity. You know what you're doing. You're dealing with your own burdens, with your own struggles. So you are the best version of yourself at this moment. So you don't have to change the way you approach things. Keep going like that. This is it. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so, so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the quartz stone and cinnamon reignite card, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Are you on their mind? Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Sun, Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing the synchronicities. It's driving me insane. You are different from the rest. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. Feelings. Wish. Secrets. Divine masculine. Goodbye. Ace of Wands. Six of Wands. Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords. Fox. Mice. Moon. Tower. Tree. This card, Cinnamon, Reignite, I think it sets a very specific tone here. It feels like this connection is still very much alive. There is warmth, attraction, and definitely something that they want to bring back to life here. Maybe there is distance at the moment, or maybe this person is not really opening up to this dynamic, but the energy is very present, is very intense. So are you on their mind? You do have the Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Sun. There's no hesitation here. You are totally on their mind, and in a very important way. This Eight of Wands is fast, direct. It's like I can't stop thinking about you type of energy. You're always there, and the fact that this card shows up twice is very important. Eight of Wands here, Eight of Wands there. So what is this? Acceleration, fast movement forward. This is not only thinking, this is not only projecting towards the future or imagining, it's actual action. So yes, I think we are setting the tone for immediate communication. Or maybe they are thinking so much of you that, I don't know, you're present on their mind all the time. But I think twice we also have the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands. All of these cards are about communication. Yes, we do see some stuck energy, but the Ace of Wands appears twice. The Eight of Wands appears twice. I mean, Three of Cups, it's very obvious what this thing is. So yeah, communication is coming. They are absolutely thinking about you. Then you have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups together with the Sun are showing that this person is thinking of you as a form of, there is no intense obsession here. Okay, there is some disappointment, a bit of anger, for example, a bit of feeling guilty, but generally the thought of you makes them happy, gives them joy. And of course, this is very, very important. They are not intimidated. They don't compare themselves to you. They do, we have seen in other piles, and we see it very often, that when we do have a queen that is kind of powerful, she kind of stands out for her independence, she becomes immediately intimidating. Here, maybe you are independent, maybe you are strong. The point is that this person sees you as a lovely, wonderful Queen of Cups, surrounded by wands. So you're not passive in your life. There is movement. You're being seen. You're being admired. You stand out somehow. But this is something that is not making them afraid. They like it. They enjoy it. They admire it. Lovely. This is beautiful energy. So yeah, I think that maybe for some reason you represent a safe point. Like you make them feel like there is warmth, there is trust, there is positive energy around you, and they want this moment of rest and lightness with you. And of course, there is this energy that they miss this thing, they don't have it, they need it, they want it. We do have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords makes me understand that even though this person is thinking, is imagining, is dreaming of you, they don't have that warmth energy now in their life. It also shows that they are experiencing distress. We have seen that with the Three of Swords, for example. They are experiencing their distress over here. But what is very important is that somehow they feel like if I reach out, if I communicate, a new beginning will be ours, and I can potentially embrace this energy, this warm energy finally, and rest, release the Three of Swords. But then, of course, the Three of Swords is working also a bit against them, because they are saying, what if you reject me? What am I going to do? I will come forward for a reunion, for a reconciliation, for a reignite of our passion. Let's reignite this passion, this beautiful connection. But what if you reject me? What am I going to do? Okay. So, yes, they miss your energy, but they're also a bit afraid. The feelings, I think the feelings, you know what? I think all our piles had beautiful feelings today, but the difference with this is that your person is fully aware of the feelings, and at the same time, they are not afraid to embrace them. You don't represent some form of archetype that scares them, like, oh my God, you're too much for me. What am I going to do? No, it's like, oh, you're too much. This is great. I love this. And it's good. No, honestly, I don't think that this person is like that they have the most high self-esteem. It's just that they are not projecting their issues onto you. That's all. We have a completely different level of awareness. We have somebody who is emotionally intelligent, even though they have their baggage, their issues. And they're saying, you know what, I want the best for my emotions. I want warmth. I want happiness. And this person, this Queen of Cups over here, that she's so shiny and bright and lovely and warm. I want this. They are not resentful towards your sun energy, towards your sunshine. And this is, let's be real, this is something rare. We can say that, no? So it's good. Yeah. And now, let's talk about more feelings here. We have this Knight of Cups. We see how they see themselves in all of this. A Knight of Cups. This is not your equal. They don't carry the sun, the Nine of Cups. They are not kings, queens, whatever. No, knight. But I'm coming forward with honesty, with emotions, with affection, ready to deliver a new beginning. So here we have passion, the willingness to start something new, and feelings. And we also have concerns. They see potential and joy and bonding, the potential for bonding with you, but they are also very afraid. Maybe this is a heartbreak. There was this effort to start something new, and this new thing has been blocked. Maybe it wasn't that romantic as they thought it would be. And they want to fix it now, but they are not sure. Will you want this? Will you accept this? Are you willing to open up, to connect to them again? They don't know. So yeah, what do you have? Feelings everywhere. They're telling you here, I can't stop thinking about you. I'm seeing synchronicities is driving me insane. You know what? This for me is what we have seen over here, but it's the Three of Swords. They are feeling restless. They are feeling restless. They are looking for that step forward that will bring the rest and the peace of the Four of Swords. But right now, things are a bit intense. You are different from the rest. Well, we talked about that. You stand out. You are emotionally present. You are calm. You are warm, but you are also very, very present. Your energy. They didn't mean anything to me. I only want you. Here, probably they are comparing to past experiences, and they see how the situation is special to them. It was easier to lie than to tell you the truth. I wish I could take it all back. Here they have messed up a bit. What I'm seeing, do I see third party? Not necessarily. I wouldn't call this person the third party type of person. We do have Fox, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, this third party is not something hidden. If there is a third party, you know about this, okay. But maybe for some of you, this person has hidden their feelings, especially in the beginning. The feelings that they had for you. They haven't told you the entire truth. Maybe they have pushed you away. Maybe they have detached. I don't know. Something like that. But I don't necessarily relate this thing to the Fox, to a third party. I pretend like I don't care. Maybe this is the lie. I pretend like I don't care. Fox, because it makes me nervous. The opposite, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. Now, they're not saying I'm obsessed with you. They're telling me my feelings. I'm recognizing my feelings. And they are a little bit obsessive. Wish. You are their wish. Secrets. They haven't told you everything. We know that. They haven't opened up completely about what this connection is to them. Divine Masculine, they are working on stepping up a bit, becoming a bit more brave, so they can come forward and deliver the message. And goodbye. Somebody has walked away here, but in their heart, this thing isn't over. So this feels like somebody who wasn't fully ready when you were available in their life. And now they are sitting with this thing, they are thinking about it, and they are feeling the consequences. Now, here we have this beautiful Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have action. First of all, this person will reach out. The goal of this message, as you can see, is this Knight of Cups. So it is something romantic. It's some form of invitation. And the Ace of Wands appears twice. This Ace of Wands is talking about the intentions. And the intentions are to begin something new with you. Something new. An important connection. This is going to be a new stage even for themselves, for their life. The Six of Wands now is about recognition. So, number one, they are reaching out. Number two, it's going to happen very, very soon. This is no more than a week with all these wands, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, feelings. I mean, okay. Number three, they are coming forward, first of all, to undo the damage, to reestablish some form of decent communication. Number four is they want to talk and they want to open up about what we're going to do with this. So why is this so intense? Why I keep thinking of you? What do we want? What are we going to reignite really here? So we're talking about plans and intentions. Very good. It's very balanced because we have a nice amount of excitement, romantic vibes. So the basic things that you want to have in a connection. And then we have deeper intentions, like I am recognizing something so special with you. I recognize the feeling of, I don't know, this warmth that I can trust you, we can be together. This is super important to start building a relationship. And then we are like, let's talk about this. What is our plan? How are we going to take this thing forward? Now, as you can imagine, your person already has a plan of what this thing is supposed to be. It's a plan of stability, especially if the Tower is in full effect in your connection. What does this mean? The Tower is the card of formalities, building families, isolation. I am isolated to think in my own world, or I'm choosing to engage with people in a very formal, distant way because I'm, in my feelings, I'm thinking I have to understand. The hidden feelings that are causing nervousness are going to come to the surface, and eventually we're going to start building, if this thing works, gradually, okay, we are going to stop being less cautious, and we're going to start opening up and talking about the potential. Okay. The Seven of Swords is there, makes things a bit tricky. There is a bit of avoidance, hiding feelings. But as we have said, gradually, as you communicate more and more, things are changing. They are very anxious. For some of you, this person feels guilty for not having used this opportunity to be with you. There has been a lot of self-sabotage. But I absolutely enjoy the way that they're approaching their healing. This person is not healing like, okay, now I'm going to set very serious plans here and prove myself and prove my worth. They are coming forward, starting from the way that they approach the world. They're not saying, I'm going to change first. They're like, okay, let's try. I see how strong you are. I see that you're stronger than me. I see that maybe there is potential for rejection. So let me come forward a bit cautious to see how this thing is going to go. And then eventually, if I'm good enough and I handle this thing well enough, I can get further and I can get that state of warmth and calmness that I want so much. Well, the timing is immediate. Okay, we're talking about a few days to a week. If you are in light contact, it might come immediately. So this is somebody who still wants you. There is quite energy, but there is a lot of thinking. There is a lot of handling. They are holding back because of their concerns and fears, but this is only temporary. This Tower there is telling me that most likely this person has been kind of distant for a while. So you gave them the timing, the time that they needed to think. And this is wonderful because it shows that in a very immediate way, you have shown empathy. Like, I'm detaching. I don't want to deal with how you feel. You resolve this. And, I keep going with my life. And they really enjoyed that vibe. So it's very clear that you need to keep doing what you're doing. And yes, I think this could go to a very nice, beautiful relationship here. There is potential. But remember, if you are more on the Queen of Cups vibe, just make it a bit possible. Go a bit beyond. Don't have all that empathy. Don't wait for them. Live your life. Immerse yourself into your wants, into your I don't know, your career, your hobbies, whatever you like doing. Your friends, your whatever. Enjoy your life, because this is what they love so much about you. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.